बिहारी जय। जय गोपीजन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय। जय गोपीजन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय। यशोदानंदन व्रजजन रंजन यशोदा। यशोदानंदन व्रजजन रंजन यशोदा। जमुना तीरा बनचारी जमुना। जमुना तीरा बनचारी जमुना। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। राधा माधव जय गोपीजन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय। जय गोपीजन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी जय। यशोदानंदन व्रजजन रंजन यशोदानंद। यशोदानंदन व्रजजन रंजन यशोदानंदन। जमुना तीरा बनचारी जमुना। जमुना तीरा बनचारी जमुना। जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। जय राधा माधव। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा जय राधा गोकुलानंद राधा गोकुलानंद राधे। जय राधा गोकुलानंद जय सीताराम जय लक्ष्मण हनुमान सीताराम जय लक्ष्मण हनुमान सीताराम जय जय गौरनीताय जय गौरनीताय गौरनीताय जय गौरनीताय जय गौर जय प्रभुपद श्रील प्रभुपद प्रभुपद श्रील प्रभुपद प्रभु जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य श्रोत्र से डिवाइन शिला अभय चरणारविंद भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी शिल प्रभुपाद के इस्कॉन फाउंडर आचार्य श्रील प्रभुपाद के जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य श्रोत्र से डिवाइन शिला भक्त सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोसाई प्रभुपाद के अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर के प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरी गोवर्धन की श्री वृंदावन धाम के श्री श्री नवदीप मायापुर धाम के श्रीमती तुलसी देवी भक्ति देवी की गंगा जमुना माई की गौर प्रेमानंदे all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glory, all Guru Gurun Garang ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Om Agyanatimirandhasya Jnananjan Salakaya चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम् वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवंश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सहगणललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये नमो महावदान्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya So today we will be reading from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, chapter 8, and text today will read 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 and 29. I will read first few verses and then we'll come to 29. निभृत मरुत मनोक्ष दृढ़ योग युजो हृदयन मुनयः उपासते तद अरयोपि पयुः ययुः स्मरणात् स्त्रियः उरुगेन्द्र भोग भुज दंड विषक्त धियो वयम अपि ते समः समदृशो Angri Saroja Sudham. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Great sages conquered the mind and senses by practicing the mystic yoga system and controlling the breath. Thus, engaging in mystic yoga, they see the super soul within their hearts and ultimately enter into impersonal Brahman. But even the enemies of the Supreme Personality of Godhead attain that position simply by thinking of the Supreme Lord. However, the damsels of the Braja, the Gopis, being attracted by the beauty of Krishna, simply wanted to embrace him and him in his arms, which are like serpents. Thus the Gopis ultimately tasted the nectar of the lotus feet of the Lord. Similarly, we Upanishads can also taste the nectar of his lotus feet by following in the footsteps of the Gopis. Purport. This is the quotation from Srimad Bhagavatam 10:87-23, spoken by the Shruti, the personified Vedas. Next verse. Sam drisha sabde kahe sei bhave anugati sama sabde kahe Shruti gopi deha prapti. The word sama drisha mentioned in the fourth line of the previous verse means following the moods of the Gopis. The word samah means the Shruti attaining a body like those of the Gopis. Next verse. Angri padma sudhai kahe Krishna sanganand vidhi marge na paiye braje Krishna chandra. The word Angri padma sudha means associating intimately with Krishna. One can attain such perfection only by spontaneous love of God. One cannot obtain Krishna in Golok Vrindavan simply by serving the Lord according to regulative principles. Nayam sukhapo bhagavan dehinam gopika sutah jnaninam chatm bhutanam yatha bhakti matamiha. Translation. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, the son of Mother Jashoda is accessible to those devotees engaged in spontaneous loving service, but he is not as easily accessible to a mental speculators, to those striving for self-realization by severe austerities and penances, or to those who consider the body the same as the self. Purport. This verse from Srimad Bhagavatam 10:9-21 is spoken by Srila Sukadeva Goswami. It appears within the passage in which he glorifies Mother Jashoda and other devotees of Krishna by describing how they can subjugate him with their love. Next verse. अतएव गोपी भावे करी अंगीकार रात्रि दिने चिंते राधा कृष्ण विहार. Therefore one should accept the mood of gopis in their service. In such a transcendental mood, one should always think of the pastime of Sri Radha and Krishna. Yes, please repeat after me this 29. सिद्ध देहे चिंती करे ताहाई सेवन. सिद्ध देहे चिंती करे ताहाई सेवन. सखी भावे पाए राधा कृष्ण चरण. सखी भावे पाए राधा कृष्ण चरण. सिद्ध देहे चिंती करे ताहाई सेवन. सखी भावे पाए राधा कृष्ण चरण. Siddha Dehe in the perfected stage, Chinti by remembering, Kare does, Tahai in the spiritual world, Sevan service, Sakhi bhave in the mood of the gopis. Paya gets Radha Krishna of Radha and Krishna. Charan, the lotus feet. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. After thinking of Radha and Krishna in their pastime for a long time, and after getting completely free from material contamination, one is transferred to the spiritual world. There the devotee attains an opportunity to serve Radha and Krishna as one of the gopis. Purport. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur comments that the word Siddha Deh, perfected spiritual body, refers to the body beyond the material gross body composed of 5 elements and the subtle astral body composed of mind, intelligence and false ego. In other words, one attains a completely spiritual body fit to render service to the transcendental couple Radha and Krishna. Sarvopadhi vinurmuktam tatparatvena nirmalam. When one is situated in the spiritual body, which is beyond this gross and subtle material body, he is fit to serve Radha and Krishna. That body is called Siddha Deh. That body is called Siddha Deh. The living entity attains a particular type of gross body in accordance with his past activities and mental condition. In this life, the mental condition changes in different ways, and the same living entity gets another body in the next life according to his desires. The mind, intelligence, and false ego are always engaged in an attempt to dominate material nature. According to that subtle astral body, one attains a gross body to enjoy the object of one's desires. According to the activities of this present body, one prepares another subtle body, and according to the subtle body, one attains another gross body. This is the process of material existence. However, when one is spiritually situated and does not desire a gross or subtle body, he attains his original spiritual body as confirmed by the Bhagavad Gita 4.9, Tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mam eti surjuna. One is elevated to the spiritual world by the spiritual body and is situated either in Golok Vrindavan or another Vaikuntha planet. In the spiritual body, there are no longer material desires, and one is fully satisfied by rendering service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Radha and Krishna. This is the platform of bhakti. Hrishikena Hrishikesha Sevanam Bhakti Ruchyate. When the spiritual body, mind and senses are completely purified, one can render service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead and his consort. In the Vaikuntha, the consort is Lakshmi, and in Golok Vrindavan, the consort is Srimati Radharani. In the spiritual body, free from material contamination, one can serve Radha and Krishna and Lakshmi Narayan. When one is thus spiritually situated, he no longer thinks of his own personal sense gratification. This spiritual body is called Siddha Deh. the body by which one can render transcendental service into Radha and Krishna. The process is that of engaging the transcendental senses in the loving devotional service. This verse specifically mentions Sakhi Bhave Paye Radha Krishnera Charan. Only transcendentally elevated person in the mood of the gopis can engage in the service of the lotus feet of Radha and Krishna. First of all, I feel shy to sit in front of you because I feel some lacking of confidence in describing this such a sublime subject matter. This chapter, almost it is this conversation between Rai Ramananda and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu about to end about the topic, subject matter. You know, this very celebrated conversation between Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Ramananda Rai took place when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was on the way to South India, tour of South India, and their city named Vidyanagar, and right on the bank of Godavari river, one of the very celebrated river in India, Godavari. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this very celebrated conversation take place right on the bank of Godavari river. You know, Rai Ramananda Rai is an incarnation of, a partial incarnation of Vishakha Sakhi. Vishakha, one of the 8 important Sakhi of Krishna, Srimati Radharani. So, conversation between Rai Ramanand and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu means converse, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna himself. So this conversation is going to take place with Srimati Vishakha Sakhi and Krishna. Not only Krishna, of course Chaitanya Mahaprabhu combined Vigraha of Srimati Radharani and Krishna. So in one sense, this conversation is going to take place between Vishakha Sakhi and Srimati Radharani. So you can understand both parties, such a elevated. So only the subject matter. Ordinary people, we are not able to competent enough to appreciate that conversation. Only inner meaning of this conversation, only 2 personalities can understand. One is Rai Ramanand, he was a speaker, and since he was speaking for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also the 2 figure only, 2 personality one. So when Rai Ramananda, Vishakha Sakhi was talking to Sri Krishna or Srimati Radharani, you can understand the intensity of the conversation and also, like we say, affinity, like nearness of Srimati Radharani and Vishakha Sakhi. Also, before conversation started, it described that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu empowered Rai Ramanand, authorized Ramanand. He wasted every single ounce of his energy, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu invested his mercy in the Rai Ramanand. And Rai Ramanand started to speak. Subject matter of this conversation, Sadhya Sadhan. Sadhya means what is the ultimate, what is the supreme ultimate goal of life. This is called Sadhya. And what is the process means to achieve that goal. Sadhya means ultimate goal of life, ultimate goal of human form of life, and sadhana means process. By which process? What is the means? What is the method? How can we achieve that ultimate goal of life? So at the beginning, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, please, Rai Ramanand, tell me a verse, or read one verse concerning the ultimate goal of life. What is the ultimate goal of life? राय कहे स्वधर्मा चरणे विष्णु भक्ति है. Swadharma. Rai Ramanand, very beginning, talks about Varnashram Dharma, institution of 4 Varna and Ashram. If someone engage himself in his prescribed duty as Varna and Ashram, then gradually he comes on the platform of Vishnu Bhakti. So Vishnu Bhakti is the ultimate goal of life. And how we can achieve this, how we can get it, how we can attain it? By following the rules and regulations of Varnashram Dharma, institution of Varna and Ashram. This was immediate first answer. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it is eho bahe. This is external. It's something, see, tell more. And then, this is external. Please tell other means. Okay, no problem with me, but it looks like external. It has not substantial. There is no substance in your statement. Then Rai Ramanandra again. Rai kahe Krishna karmarpan sarv sadhya sar. Essence of all perfection is offering karma in the lotus feet of Krishna, offering all activities. Karma arpan. Whatever we are doing, that must be offered in the lotus feet of Krishna. And then Chaitanya Rai Ramananda quoted one of the very celebrated verse from Bhagavad Gita. Yad karosi yadasnasi yad juhosi yadasi yad tapasish kaunteya tat kurusva madar. Second stage, Rai Ramananda talked about offering karma, the lotus feet of Krishna, to Krishna. And again, Chaitanya, this is also external. Rai Ramananda, very nice, but it looks external. Please tell something more. Then he quotes about Swadharma Tyag. In order to get devotional service, engage oneself in devotional service, he should give up all activities. All dharma and all occupational duties he should give up. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Rai Ramananda quoted one verse from Bhagavad Gita. Sarv dharman partyajya mam ekam sharanam braja. Aham tvav sarv papebhyo mokshayishvan. Give up all activities. First he was talking about doing karma and offering karma to Krishna. Now no, physically don't do anything. Sarv dharman, give up, abandon all activity, all religious activity, so-called, and just simply surrender into me. You should not be surprised to hear this is considered to be the ultimate instruction of Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. Sarv dharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam braja. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this is external. Please tell something more. This Sarv dharman parityajya considered to be the ultimate instruction. Final instruction of Jai Sri Sri Radha Gokulanand ji ki, Sri Sri Sitaram Lakshmi Hanuman ji ki. Sarv dharman pratyaja mamekam sharanam braja. Rai Ramananda quoted in support of his Sarv Dharma Tyag. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, it is external, says something more substantial, more confidential. And then Rai Ramananda starts about Gyan Mishra Bhakti. Gyan Mishra Bhakti mixed with empiric knowledge. That is the essence of all perfection. And then Chaitanya Rai Ramananda quoted in support of this Gyan Mishra Bhakti. Bhakti with Gyan. And Chaitanya and Rai Ramananda again quoted from Srimad Bhagavatam. Brahma bhutah prasannatma na sochati na kankshati samah sarveshu bhuteshu mad bhakti labhati param. A living entity, a human being can get param bhakti, eternal, supreme devotion unto me. And Brahma bhutah prasannatma, on the perfect Brahma bhuta stage, perfect self-realization person, neither he hankers nor lament for anything. Towards the end, samah sarvesu bhuteshu, he is equal to every living entity, and he gets bhakti. And Chaitanya Prabhu, Yeho Bhai, this is also by external. Please something tell more. And then Ramananda talks about Gyan Shunya Bhakti. Pure devotional service without any touch of empiric knowledge. That is the essence of all perfection. And at this point, Chaitanya Bhagavan, Yeho Hai, this is really, now I am really, up to this point, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Yeho, this is external, but when it comes about Gyan Shunya Bhakti, Gyan Shunya Bhakti, then, now, it is really, Yeho Hai, Aage Kaha Ar. And then, of course, Rai Ramananda Rai quoted one verse from Srimad Bhagavatam. Gyane prayas mudapasya namanta eva jivanti san mukharitam subhavadi evarta. That verse is spoken by Brahma himself. Gyane prayas mudapasya. A devotee, they don't make any effort for Gyan. Rather, they give up even the Gyan. Not Gyan, only prayas of Gyan. They don't endeavor for Gyan. Simply, they offer their options and lotus feet of Krishna, render their devotional service. So, that is the essence of all perfection. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told, okay, this is nice. And then comes further many stages. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu requested that is all right, but still you can speak more on this subject if something is more substantial, more confidential. And then Rai Ramananda talks about prema-bhakti sarva-sadhyasar. Prema-bhakti. Prema-bhakti or prema-bhakti. Prema-bhakti means spontaneous, natural attraction or love for Krishna. Prema-bhakti. Spontaneous attraction or love for Krishna. Prema-bhakti sarva-sadhyasar. The spontaneous attraction or love for Krishna is the essence of all perfection. And then, again, in support of this statement, Rai Ramananda quoted one very celebrated verse, appears in Padyavali and Chaitanya Charitamrita as well. Krishna bhakti rasbhavita mati kriyatam yadi kutopi labhyate tatra laulyam api mulyam ekalam janma koti sukrita hi na labhyate. Meaning of this word, Krishna bhakti rasbhavita mati, intelligence completely engaged, merge in the Krishna bhakti, Krishna ras. That mati, that intelligent, kriyatam, one should purchase. If anywhere market is Krishna rasbhavita mati is available, they immediately, without delay, don't waste your time for bargaining. Whatever price that person is asking, pay it without any hesitation. Don't waste your time for bargaining. Immediately, whatever price he is asking, pay and get it. Krishna bhakti rasbhavita mati kriyatam. यदि कृष्ण भावित रस भाविता मति बाजार में कहीं मिलती है तो इमीडिएटली खरीद लीजिए, बार्गेनिंग मत कीजिए. The what price we have to pay? Only one price. You must pay that price. Unless and until you afford that price, you can't get it. Now, what is the price? Laulyam. Laul means greed, love. Intense greed, intense love, intense desire to get it. Spontaneous raganuga bhakti. If you can afford that price, if you can pay that price of greed, intense greed, then you can get it very easily. Janma koti sukrute nan labhyate. You can't get it, achieve it, attain it by the sukriti, pious activity. You may have earned piety for millions of lifetime, but this piety is not good enough to purchase this. So by any pious activity, any piety we can purchase it, we can get it, we become qualified enough if we develop intense greed, love to get it. And then, again, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, please, it's very pleasing, really nice, please tell something more. And then, Ramananda talks about the devotee relate in a spontaneous way to, in different mood, different rasa that we call Shant, Dash, Shakh, Vatsal and Madhuri. Shant, it is, of course, the person, a spiritualist, no doubt, but it is not exactly, it is not called bhakti. He has no attitude for serving the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. He considered that Krishna is so great and I am so insignificant, small. So what service I can do? Like offering lamps for the Surya. Surya is so illuminating, brilliant, bright. You offering a small lamp, what you are going to help? He is self-illuminated. So the Shantaras Bhakta, devotee in neutral, though he appreciates the beauty, opulence of Krishna, mercy of Krishna, but he does not feel that from within that he should serve Krishna. No service attitude. So Sant is, though he appreciates the beauty, opulence of Krishna, even he relishes like his relation with Krishna, but at the same time he had not attitude for serving, seva. However, then comes the Sakhya, Dasya, servitude, And then comes Sakhya, friendship, surfing friendship, and Vatsalya, parental affection for Krishna, attraction for Krishna. And then comes Madhurya. Another word, this Madhurya Ras, Sringara Ras, or Rai Ramananda said, Kanta Bhav Sarva Sadhyasar. Conjugal attachment for Krishna is the topmost position in the love of Krishna. So eventually Ramananda Rai comes and Raganuga Bhakti and different rasa, the conjugal love, conjugal attraction for Krishna. And then conjugal love, conjugal attraction for Krishna considered the topmost. And also again in support of this statement, Ramananda Rai quoted one of the very celebrated verse from Srimad Bhagavatam. Nayam striyo ang nitanta rate prasada swarjoshitam nalina gandharucham kutonya rasotsave bhujadanda grihita kantha labdha shishamaya ya udagat brajsundarinam. Nayam striyo ang nitanta rate prasada. The mercy, the favor, the gopis achieve, got from Krishna during Ras Leela, that prasad, that mercy, that favor was never ever attained by any other person, including Lakshmi Devi. Because Krishna put his arms around the neck of the gopis. That was the highest supreme benediction, favor, mercy of Krishna. This mercy, this type of mercy was never attained by, achieved by even Lakshmi Devi, though he is eternal consort of Lord Vishnu. Then if Lakshmi could not get the favor, then what to speak of other heavenly women? Talks about their bodily luster and their aroma emanating from their body. They resembles the fragrance of lotus flower and its beauty of lotus flower. They are such a, even the heavenly planets, the women, Apsaras, they are very beautiful. Their beauty resembles the lotus flower. And from their body, fragrance, transcendental fragrance, divya fragrance, divine fragrance comes out from their body. Even those women from heavenly planet, and what to speak of heavenly planet, when the Lakshmi Devi could not get there, then what to speak of other women who are considered themselves beautiful and material platform. So this is the highest. Rai Raman Rai concluding about the sadhya. This is the supreme, ultimate goal of human form of life, to achieve the madhurya bhav, or conjugal attraction, conjugal love for Krishna. And this we are going to read this verse. This verse talk about how we can get it. About this conjugal attraction for Krishna is the ultimate, supreme, ultimate perfection of human form of life. And how we can get it? These verses talks about what is the process. So in brief, this final सिद्ध देहे चिंती करे तहार सेवन तहाई सेवन सखी भावे पाए राधा कृष्ण चल. If really some serious enough to achieve that position of Kanta Bhag, then that person is advised Rag Marg, Rag Bhakti by Rag Marg. If you have to worship Krishna, the process of Rag. Rag means Brajavasi, residents of Vrindavan. They have a natural, a spontaneous affinity, nearness with Krishna. That called mamatva. That is called rag. A natural, spontaneous liking, affinity, love for Krishna. And guided by, inspired by that mood, they serve Krishna. That devotional service is called ragatmika. And any person who follows the footstep of Brajavasi, or say here Gopi, and he renders service, that service is called ragatmika bhakti. Rag is there in the heart of Brajavasi, and due to the rag attachment, they render their services to Krishna. That is called ragatmika. And anyone who follows the ragatmika, or Brajavasi or Gopi, renders service, that called raganuga bhakti. So raganuga bhakti, natural, spontaneous love, affinity, oneness, closeness in the heart of Brajavasi. And then talk about not only this one, this is not good enough. Even you are following. One more thing here Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Rai Ramananda talks about Raganuga, process of Raganuga bhakti, and he must get the mood of a gopi. This is called Gopi-bhava. Process in it's like slogan and manifesto of Gaudiya Vaishnavism. Upasyo Bhagavan Brajesh Tanayah Tadham Vrindavanam Brahmya Kajid Upasana Brajabadhu Vargena Ya Kalpita. The process which is enunciated, started, established by the gopis. Brajabadhu Vargena Ya Kalpita. So process, you must accept that, and same time process of enunciated, started, established by Gopi, mood of Gopi, and not only mood of Gopi, Gopi Deh, body also, dress of Gopi as well. You know, Chaitanya Charitamrita described Lakshmi Devi were very eager, intensely she was eager to enter in the Ras Leela, but her entry was denied. Rejected by Krishna himself, because she wanted to participate in Ras Leela, but same time she wanted to maintain her majestic, opulent form. That is the reason why he was rejected. He was not allowed. Her entry was not allowed. So, process of Raganuga, process, mood of Gopi, and same time Deh, Braj Loker Bhav Se Karai Bhaj, Raganuga Marge Tare Bhaje Jai Jan, Sei Jan Paye Braje Braje Nandan, Braj Loker Bhav Se Karai Bhajan, Sei Jan Paye Braje Braje Nandan. So, body of Gopi should be there. Not only the body of a Brahmani, wife of a Brahmani, Brahman lady, it will not help at all you to enter Ras Leela. If one Brajen Nandan, Nandana serves in that mood, Chaitanya Rai Ramananda, so process Raganuga bhakti, mood of gopis, and same time body of Gopi, dress of Gopi as well. Because Krishna identifies himself as a cowherd boy. Krishna belongs to a cowherd community. And gopis are dearmost lover of Krishna. Devi or any other woman, Krishna doesn't accept. So here, Gopi-bhava, last verse talks about Gopi-bhava, Sakhi-bhava, Siddhade, that is Siddhade. At that platform, a devotee thinks himself, dress himself as a gopi, and he meditate, contemplate about her, his or her form as a gopi, and with that siddha, it is completely transcendental, nothing to do with this material body, and then that person can get the siddha dehe chinte kari taha sevan siddha deh, with his siddha deh, original body, or say better to say gopi's deh. Always he contemplate, think, meditate upon the pastime of Srimati Radharani and Krishna, and then Sakhi Bhave Pai Radha Krishna Rachana. And then he can achieve, attain that position, lotus feet of Srimati Radharani and Krishna. So in conclusion, this Raganuga Bhakti, a spontaneous attraction, or say better to say, conjugal attraction for Krishna is the ultimate or the supreme ultimate goal of human form of life. And process is Gopi-bhava. Following in the footsteps of Gopi, we can achieve it. This is sadhana, means. I think we are getting late. I don't think we have enough time for question and answer. However, if you are really feel burdened to ask something, I will try my level best to satisfy yourself by my answer. Okay, Prabhuji.
Maharaj, as you quoted, the only price is
Laulyam.
But to have this intense greed, what does it take? Because normally our desires here in the conditioned state are molded by the laws of nature. Only without this transcendental greed.
Unless and until we pay this price, intense greed. So precisely what you are asking, how we can get that laulyam, lobh. Chaitanya Charitamrita describes about when we associate a pure devotee who is relishing that mood, if you go near, then you see that he is such a blissful condition, relishing, he is submerged in the bliss. And then living we, due to association, we get also desire, oh, I should also relish, I should also be blissful like him. So desire develops, and further then associate him, and then we get desire. Because we could see a rich person, then sometimes we also get some hankering desire to be a rich person. If I driving car, ordinary car, not so expensive, but if next to you see that someone is driving or ahead of you, I don't know, I have no experience about expensive car, but which is more expensive you are driving? Which is the most expensive car now present in market of London? आए? आप लोग कार नहीं ड्राइव करते हैं? आए? Okay. Then you see that his car is better and nice, looks like them. I should also have it. So similarly, when we associate a really pure devotee who is relishing that mood, that platform, we get desire. Oh, I should also be in blissful like him. So desire develops. So by sadhu sanga, sarva shaste koy, law matra sadhu sanga, sarva siddhi. In brief, by association of pure devotee, we get love, greed to get it. Anything else, I think? Maharaj, sorry. I have many limitations. English is not my language. I am not. I like the concept that whatever I want to say, whether I am conveying this or not. Yes. I have something to say, but I am not confident enough that I have conveyed my thought to you. Because I learned limitation about language and other thing also. Personally, I feel that I have not a right to discuss this subject matter. Besides, even I have someone empowered me to get the right. I have not ability, qualification, how to present it. में कोई क्षमता नहीं है, योग्यता नहीं है, अधिकार नहीं है. Nothing. Still this is like दुस्साहस, अंग्रेजी में दुस्साहस करते हैं. Unwanted courage. What is exact word for दुस्साहस? Like sahas means one dwarf trying to catch by his own hand the moon. That is called dussahas. He is very much enthusiastic, a dwarf, not a regular boy, not a tall person. A dwarf is trying to touch with his own palm or his finger the moon. So I feel a similar way, a dwarf trying to talking about this most confidential subject matter, sitting on the Vyasasana. This is my dussahas, like a dwarf is trying to touch moon with his own palm, his own finger. Okay, so still, okay, we are getting late. I should finish here. 9 बजे की 8:30? Sure. On anyhow, then you are free, you can ask. आए? आप पूछिए हिंदी में, मैं बोलता हूँ. हिंदी हमारे लिए आसान है, मैं बोल सकता हूँ.
ये साहस और सादगी है जो आपने हम सबको 2 शब्दों में बताया कि कैसे वहाँ पहुँचना है और कहाँ पहुँचना है. धन्यवाद.
धन्यवाद. I was thinking that class should finish latest by 8:45 I think. Okay. In this chapter, many places, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, Goswami Prabhupada has in commentary, talks about material so-called friendship. in this material world, the friendship, we maintain friendship with each other. So that friendship, material on material level in conditions world, that friendship is actually always our friendship, our love to each other in material platform. It has some like it's called some self-interest, motivated with some self-interest. And also it is like not, even we are showing that is so, that pretending, like in drama, and that our friendship lasts only until our self-interest, our purpose is fulfilled. That much. It lasts only that point. So, first of all, it is not prem. It is not friendship. It is pretending to be a friend. I will pretend. It's a drama. And it lasts only up to our purpose is fulfilled. If the purpose is fulfilled, that of course it was pretense, it is not love. It was pretensions of love. And after the interest is fulfilled, even that pretense is also lost. At least we say, I love you or you love me. That is, even at that point in material world, if our purpose is, our goal is, or our interest is not fulfilled, we stop the even saying. In Prakrit word, in Bhagavatam described that Nisattam tajati ganika akalpam nirpatim praja. Praja, citizen, they show their love, that we love the king or administration. But if the king is not competent enough to protect us, next election we reject it. No, since because we are electing a king, a prime minister, you have an expectation, some motivation he should do for us. If he is not doing, we reject. And in this word, adhit vidya acharjam, a student, chhatra, he loves his teacher very nicely. As soon as education is completed, finished, then they abandon the teacher. As long as that our education, while we are learning something, we give very respect to teacher. But once the education is completed, finished, we abandon the teacher. We don't care for. And as the guest, Atithi, comes in your house, many things looks like he's very much interested to your well-being, ask about where your child is going to education, healthy, everything. But as soon as a host provide gifts, food, and eats, immediately go away from house. He doesn't care. Only his entire motivation is to eat. He came your house just to get some food. Once the food is provided, he abandons, goes away. And in Srimad Bhagavatam, priest ऋत्विक आते हैं घर में ना, खूब पूजा पाठ करते हैं, पूछते हैं बच्चा कैसा है, ठीक है ना, आशीर्वाद देते हैं. The moment they get their dakshina, So this material world is like this. We abandon our friendship here, our love to each other. First of all, it is not love, it is pretension. We are pretending that I am loving you because I am motivated to get something from you. And once that purpose is fulfilled, interest is achieved, even we are not pretending also. शब्द से भी नहीं कहते हैं, और शब्द भी भूल जाते हैं. पहले तो कह रहे थे कि भाई हम प्रेम करते हैं, तो वह भी प्रेम नहीं कर रहे थे. लेकिन जब ही हमारा पर्पस सॉल्व हो गया तो कहना भी हो, शब्द नाटक में भी नहीं कहते. एटलीस्ट इन ड्रामा, ड्रामा में भी हम नहीं कहते. So, means this subject we were talking about Rai Ramananda. In beginning we have mentioned that Rai Ramananda Rai was incarnation of Vishakha Sakhi. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was Krishna himself. Or we can say that Radha herself. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was Srimati Radharani. And Rai Ramananda Vishakha. You can understand their intense affection, affinity, love to each other. And the subject matter itself was such a sublime subject matter, ultimate, supreme goal of human form of life. So this really very nicely Ramananda Rai has described. And unfortunately, we are not qualified enough to discuss the subject matter. The person who describing or listening, at least that person should be free from all material desire, free from lust, greed and everything. Then you can appreciate and hear and appreciate the subject matter. However, still, since it is described in Chaitanya Charitamrita, after that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to South India, further South India, and one day this subject matter again is discussed, the same topic, again Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was a speaker. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu reached Sri Rangam, that is the headquarters or peeth of Ramanuja Sri Vaishnava, Ramanujacharya. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came in Sri Rangam, the top personality who was Acharya of the Sampradaya, topmost person of the Sri Sampradaya, Venkat Bhatt Goswami. So, since Chaturmas was about to start, so Venkat Bhatt Goswami requested Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, since you are a sannyasi, traveling monk, so why not you perform your Chaturmas in my house? And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu accepted his request. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stayed continuous 4 months in the house of Venkat Bhatt Goswami in Sri Rangam. And Chaturmas was about to end, almost towards the end of Chaturmas. Say somewhere, Utthan Ekadashi. And one day, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw, of course, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu extremely pleased with his devotion. He was rendering devotional service on the Lakshmi Narayan. Of course, he was worshipping a deity of Lakshmi Narayan. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became very much pleased to see his devotion. And then, one day Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked, inquired from, jokingly, my dear Venkat Bhatt Goswami, your worshipable deity is Lakshmi Narayan, you are worshipping, and my worshipable deity is Krishna, Gop. tending the cow. I have heard that Lakshmi wanted to take part in Ras Leela. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, how come such a chaste woman, consort, wife of Vishnu, how come such a chaste woman like Lakshmi, she desires to play with Krishna in Ras Leela? It doesn't look very glorious, prestigious. Lakshmi Devi abandoning association of her husband Vishnu and trying to develop desire to play with another person other than her own husband Krishna in Ras Leela. How come, how you think, how it your worshipable deity, why it is activity, mood? And then Venkat Bhatt Goswami Singh was a scholar, Vidwan, Parangat Vidwan. There is no difference between Krishna and Vishnu are identical. No different at all. So Lakshmi Devi developed desire to play with Krishna, means playing with her own husband, Vishnu and Krishna identical, no different. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then called, okay, that is fine. Lakshmi Devi, Krishna and Vishnu same, identical. How come that Lakshmi Devi engage herself in severe austerity in order to take part in Ras Leela? Lakshmi Devi tried her level best, abandoned all the opulence, happiness, delight of Vaikuntha planet, came to Vrindavan and took a austere vow. Taking austere vow, engaged herself in the austerity with the desire to take part in Ras Leela. And I heard that her entrance was denied. This is fact. Lakshmi still, Lakshmi could not get entrance in Ras Leela. How this happened? If there is no difference between Krishna and Vishnu, Lakshmi Devi, she has desire. She made her level best effort to enter. So how come that her entrance was denied? Then Venkata, my dear Lord, since 4 months, first day you came my house, I have some doubt. You could not be a human being. By your bodily lustre, your prabhav, I could understand something. It appeared in the very beginning, first day, when I met you, you are the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna himself. You have disguised yourself as a sannyasi. But today, I am 100%, more than 100% convinced that you are the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna himself. Please tell me, I could not, my mind is bewildered, I could not think about how Lakshmi entrance was denied. You are the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna himself. You understand the mystery of your Leela. What was the discrepancy on the part of Lakshmi Devi that you did not allow? You know, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu usually, if some directly he says, you are the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna himself. Usually, any person is tells that Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you are Supreme Personality of Godhead. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu immediately blocked his ear. Vishnu, what you are talking about? Telling an ordinary human being a Supreme Personality, it is great offense. Here, Venkat Bhatt Goswami frankly, it's all confident, clearly saying that you are the Supreme Personality of Godhead. At that time, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not protest, accepted. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu talks about what the discrepancy on the part of Lakshmi Devi that she was not allowed in Ras Leela. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself, Krishna himself, talking the top subject matter, this subject matter, same subject again. Next chapter, of course, 9th chapter, again this is discussed. Now, this time, speaker is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and audience, listener was Venkat Bhatt Goswami, who was a topmost acharya. At that time, he was like a topmost personality in that. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu talks about how come Lakshmi Devi was not allowed, because there were some discrepancies on the part of Lakshmi Devi. First of all, Lakshmi Devi was considering that my husband, Krishna is my husband, I am his consort. How I can, no power can check me. And same time, she wanted to maintain her majestic opulent form. She wanted to enter in Ras Leela with same opulent form. And same time, she did not she did not want to accept the subordination of the gopi. I am Lakshmi, goddess of prosperity and fortune and beauty. How come that I should become subordinate of the gopis? They are earning their livelihood by simply selling buttermilk, herding the cow, cutting the grass, such a ugly, poor. I should accept their sovereignty. They are my teacher, superior. No way, I can't accept it. So she did not accept the subordination of the gopis. She did not accept the subordination. She did not want to take the mood of gopi, and in same time she did not want to dress as a gopi, body of a gopi. That is reason why her entrance was absolutely rigid. So Gopi-bhava, Gopi, Raganuga Bhakti, process of Raganuga Bhakti, mood of Gopi, mentality, thinking, identifying himself as a Gopi. Not only mood, physically body also should be of the Gopi. Dress of Gopi. Not the, any dress you can enter in Ras Leela. You must consult what type of dress you need. See how Lalita Sakhi is dressed. Similarly, you have to imitate that dress. And what type of body. In other words, if someone wants to take part in Ras Leela, you must take birth in a cowherd community as a daughter of a gop, a daughter of Upananda. There are many gopas. Only then. So in briefly, you can conclude that supreme ultimate goal of human form of life is to get Kanta Bhav, conjugal attraction for Krishna. And if really someone interested to get it, attain that position, then he must accept himself as subordinate. He must subordination of gopi, mood of gopi, and dress of gopi or body of gopi. Okay, so here I should stop here now.